What is up, guys? It is early December 2015 and I have got myself a Yeti Score trophy truck. I've been wanting to get this ever since Axial released their video on YouTube, and I finally have it. I got it off of Tower Hobbies, and I bought two of the recommended batteries that they have. So yeah, it's going to be a running video with these batteries, the DNYX 5000 milliamp hour 11.1 volt 35C 3-cell battery. So yeah, so this one's already charged, and let me just get my key to cut open the factory sealed . Alright, let me move the batteries aside. Ooh, it's sideways. Alright. Wow, that is very green. Very, very green. So if you do not like the color green, I would not recommend getting this truck. Just kidding. I would. Alright, let's throw this box away, get the battery that fell. Wow, alright, here is the trophy truck. It's pretty freaking huge, that's for sure. I did buy from Horizon Hobby one of their controllers, their Surface radios and receiver bundles with AVC for 140 bucks, and I was originally going to put it in this truck, but now that I realized kind of want to drift or kind of slide in this truck, see what it can handle. So yeah, so this is the Axial Yeti trophy truck. Got some green paint on the inner windshield, but that's fine. So alright, so it has plastic molded details on the exterior of the body. We got fire extinguishers, we got dual exhausts, we got a flare spoiler up here, we got a kind of a dust cover-ish kind of driver plate inside. We got fender flares, I guess you could call them. Molded front not bumper, but it's a molded, I guess I'll call it a bumper, and then front and rear light buckets. Now I just think that is super sick. I'm gonna be putting some LED lights in these sometime, and it comes with a spare working rear tire like the Twin Hammers. Alright, so let's pop off this body here. And I really like the pole pins from the Axial put on their new lineup of cars for winter. The RR10 Bomber and the Yeti have these pole pins, which I think is really helpful. Put those aside. Wow, so the body itself is pretty heavy in the back because this is where all the plastic is. So here's the underside of it. You can see the light buckets here. And I really wish they did a full roll cage in this for support of the body, so to make it a little bit more firm, and just scale detail, I guess. See the roll bar go across the windows here and have it go through the front windshield. I think that would have been nicer, but I mean, Axial's done a great job already, so nothing bad about that. Just yeah, so we'll put this body on top of the box so it doesn't get dirty. Let's remove this body panel That's nice. And I think there are more helmets that you could put on these guys. I'll talk about that later. So we got all these nice details. Yeah, just a great looking truck so far. Alright, here's the truck. I might have to look at the gear mesh a little bit, but I'm gonna check everything before I run it. The neat thing I like about Axial's new trucks, or the two new trucks, is that they come with Dean's connectors. I run with Dean connectors all the time. I solder on Dean's connectors to all my cars, but I like to buy them with Dean's connectors, so I know that they wouldn't really fail, and if they did, I have somewhere to return them. Well, yeah. Alright. That's cool. I like these blue anodized King shocks. I heard, if I'm not mistaken, that these are actually the original Yeti shocks, just painted blue. Alright, yeah, so back here I believe you have a 4-link rear suspension. We got Axial's new BF Goodrich licensed 2.2s. And what's really interesting to me, or what I found really interesting, is this kind of wheel thing. I'm not really sure what it is yet. I'm gonna kind of mess around with it sooner rather than later and see what this whole thing's about. What is that? It feels a little rough. I'm not sure exactly what that is. I'm trying to see what it is from the inside. That's a little weird. Alright. So we got the ESC switch right here in the back. Easy to use. That's great. Got this fuel safe fuel cell. That's nice. So this motor and pinion and spur gear setup. So from Big Squid RC, it's a very reliable source. I heard that this runs about 25 miles per hour. I'm not sure what battery they were using, so that does have something to do with this. I'm not sure how fast my brushless twin hammers runs, but we'll do kind of like a drag race, I guess. But yeah, I'm gonna look forward to how fast this thing goes. So it does come brushless ready, as you can see, and I believe you can put the 2-speed transmission in here, and it does come with a Tactic 3-channel radio, so you don't need to get a new radio or a receiver. Alright, yeah, so let's move this box out of the way, put this down. And I love the rear suspension. I love how it droops down more. I'm gonna be tweaking and messing around with this a lot later on, so stay tuned. I get my keys. Alright, so it comes with a Tactic 3-channel radio, as I said before. I'm gonna run with this radio a few times, and I'm gonna see what the whole deal is about the receiver that's in here. See if it's stuck in there with foam, double-sided foam tape, which probably is. And I'm gonna try to put the AVC radio and receiver in there. So it does not come with double A's. I believe I have some lying around somewhere, so that won't be a problem. It might. I'm not sure if that's closed all the way. So no rubber grip on this like Spectrum radios. I don't know. I mean, it's a good ready to run radio. no doubt about it. You got your steering dual rate, throttle trim, and steering trim on here. It looks like, yeah, so down, straight down is 0, I guess, and then left, turning it clockwise, I'm not sure. I guess that makes it go backwards or forwards. I'm used to having the trims go straight up at 0, and then going to the right makes it go forward. The steering trim and throttle trim go forward, and then to the left goes backwards. Yeah, I will not be putting a 2-speed in this. So yeah, and then we have the reverses for the steering and the throttle, and we have the power on and off switch. So I believe back is towards the back end of the receiver or radio is off, and then towards the front is on. Just guessing. So let's put that aside. Alright, so it does come with 2 helmets, or a few helmets, should I say. And yeah, let's kind of break in this bag. So this is my first Yeti that I own. The reason why I'm not really a huge fan of the Axial Yeti, because like a year or 2 ago when it came out, I'm a huge fan of the twin hammers, and I kind of think that Axial kind of took a little bit of the twin hammers and put it into the Yeti. But yeah, I hope this experience kind of changes my view about the Yeti. So it comes with a hex wrench and some little crawler gates. So yeah, you can never get enough of these. I have like 50 of them lying around. And we got helmets. We got, I believe this is the fuel cell cover. I'm not sure, it's probably not. Looks like there's like a skull helmet there and a BMX motocross styled helmet here. Yeah, no stickers so far. I believe they're in this packet. I'm not sure. You have your servo savers here. I believe that is part of fuel safe, and drive shaft parts and shock parts, if I'm not mistaken. And then these are definitely shock or steering servo parts. And yeah, what is this? Is this the front bumper? No, it's not. Oh wait, it might. I believe this part goes under here if you want to like do jumps and you just bang the bottom down a lot. That's what happened with my twin hammers just a month ago. So yeah. Alright. So in here is an instruction manual and some other information. Let's check it out. Alright, so first thing we see is SD's rockets. I guess this is, yes, if you want to get any of your rockets, just buy an Axial Yeti and you'll get a rocket guide, I guess. So that's cool. Almost ready to fly, so I believe that you have to do some assembling before you make these rockets soar through the clouds. This is a little like booklet of Axial's products. The Yeti XL, SCX10, the Wraith, what have you. So this is the controller manual. So this is pretty cool. Yeah, I will not be using this, but for beginners in RC who don't know anything about like Harvey grade RCs, you should definitely read through the manuals so you don't mess up your car on the first run. Yeah. And also you should always tighten all the screws and just make sure everything is up to order. Just test out your car before you actually run it. Yeah. So I believe this comes in multiple languages. Oh, nice exploded parts view, by the way. So if you need to replace spur gear or pinion gear or anything, you can look in the exploded view part of the manual and change that. Alright, that's cool. Yeah, so for those of you who are gonna buy this on towerhobbies.com, and you're gonna get this battery, I'm just gonna show you from opening the box how it's gonna fit in and how you can change it. So if you don't know anything about the Yeti, I know this has been there since the original Yeti, this battery tray. So if your battery is smaller than what it is set to right now, or taller than it is, which can't be, you can adjust the height by unscrewing these 4 screws, dropping it to your desired height, and then rescrewing the 4 screws on and tightening it. So battery tray is very simple. You just take out another pin and you open the door. That's nice, it's smooth, and just slides in like a glove already. I'm not sure if I need to tighten it down a little bit, but wow, yeah, that's a great fit. So you just plug it in like that. I'm not going to do it now because I don't have any batteries for my controller. So thank you guys for watching.